Hello there, and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes, back on the good old Dyson Sphere Program for another makeup episode. Another makeup, uh, funny makeup tutorial, something like that. But yeah, we're going to be um, continuing on our little achievement run, trying to progress further and further towards achievements. We'll just hit continue here. Um, So yeah, before we start off, I again would like to apologize for this episode going out so late and not being available until now. Um, so yes, this episode as well as the next one will be shortened. I also should mention too they will be shortened down to an hour long. So apologies for that as well because they are going to be shortened. It's just so that we can make up before the weekend and not have to push all of this into the weekend as well, on top of having to have weekend content. So, um, yeah, just apologies for everything. It just happened, and things get in the way. So, um, because I'm not one of those YouTubers um, who can do all the stuff that the big YouTubers do. We'll just say that without going into crazy amounts of detail. So yeah, as you remember last time, we just started building this Dyson Sphere. This one's going to be like our big like Matrix Dyson Sphere, so Matrix themed possibly. It's not going to be all fancy with like the Matrix code built on it or whatever, or anything like that. It's not going to be that fancy. It's just going to be a big green ball that's going to. This is the biggest Dyson Sphere you can build, which is 53,000 meters or something like that. Um, tab. Yeah, here we go. 56,100 meters is the biggest you can make the Dyson Sphere. It's going to encompass 2 planets, I believe. However you pronounce this. You know what? Let's make this a little bit shorter. Something we can pronounce. We'll call it Alcat. We'll shorten it down. Uh, I could not pronounce whatever it was. So Alcat 1 and Alcat 2 will be encompassed inside the Dyson Sphere, which I think is going to be really cool. So have planets inside of it, and we'll see what that does to the power. I want to see what kind of power this thing's going to be. This thing's going to generate, being the biggest possible full-on Dyson Sphere. Yes, it is plain. I'm not going to put much. I'm not going to put much into it. So, um, yeah, full-on Dyson Sphere. So the one thing we need to do is we need to go back to our original system. Let's actually get our inventory organized as well real quick. So these, we'll get that stuff back. That works. Oops. And then we need warpers as well. We need to pick up some fuel. We're running low on fuel. Well, we're not running low, but we are, halfway through our fuel reserves. There we go. Okay. Not bad flight. It actually doesn't take us very long to get anywhere. Yeah. So it'd be awesome to be up to 1 light year a second. It'd be pretty nice. That way, pretty much anywhere in the universe is going to be the longest flight path will probably be a minute clear across the galaxy. We need to go back here though for some certain things. Just needed to readjust myself. And back into lagtastic. It's very laggy here. Very, very laggy. There's so much going on here. Because we're not building the Dyson Sphere stuff yet. We need to, though. We need to eventually. We need to get on that, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna take everything they have in there. Alright, that works. So I'm wondering how we got caught up on everything as well. We're still not caught up on processors. And we're still not caught up on quantum chips. That's another big thing. Quantum chips is really big. The other one is these ones, these particle cables. Particle cables. Fiber optic cables. That's what I guess that's what you could say they currently are. Fiber optic cables, we're still not quite. These things actually are having trouble with plastic. Our plastic reserves are low. Why are our plastic reserves low? Do we just not have enough of these? It might be just we just don't have enough being made here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We might have doubled up on this, but didn't double up on plastic. Yeah, most of these are out. Actually, not most of them. I'd say half of them are out. Let's add another, I don't know, another 10 onto that. So we can easily do that with a bit of blueprinting. Okay. We'll just go over here to the corner. That right there. And 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, yeah, we don't need to incorporate that because it outputs on the left. I thought it output on the right, but it's outputting on the left. We'll just hit use now. And then we just move it in. Oh, I forgot about this issue. So one of the main issues with this blueprint, or with copying this blueprint, is since it's on those lines, you kind of have to do this. Shift enter. Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's just go all the way around. Forget about it. There we go. We'll just have to connect up the rest of the belts. Also, we're gonna dip below, or we're gonna dip into the single digits. I think we might. As far as FPS goes. I don't know what this bit is all about. Oh, something's not being sprayed as well. See this? That's heavy oil, or regular oil, whatever. Why isn't our oil being sprayed? This is requesting. We have routes available. Why is it not? See, I redid this system. Hold on. Let's fix this real quick. Let's get all our bots back. Okay, nope, our bots want to go and build. They can't help themselves. As you can no doubt see. Okay, you guys all done? Alright. So now we're just gonna fly around until we find it. Should be coming up on it soon. Yeah, I have routes available that are providing. Maybe I just never set them up. That's also possible. It should be around here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, see? Right here. Are these just not set up? No, they were never set up. Yep, they were just never set up. What, are these set up? Yeah, those are set up. I just never set these up. Oops. Okay then. That solves that issue. Or that problem. Okay. So now we just got to finish this. Finish connecting everything up. And then our autosave lag, very laggy. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder what these two dots are. I must have, like, screwed something up at some point. Yes. Okay, so right there. If it stopped lagging long enough for me to actually click the damn belt button. I should be using the F keys, but... eh. I'm too lazy. See, I don't know what these little bits are. I like just copied a bit and it just didn't get placed. Or didn't place it properly somehow. No idea. Okay, moving along. Get rid of those two. Place those two. There we are. Okay, we just didn't place these. There we go. Well, now that'll empty. We'll just walk it. Yeah, there's like little bits underneath there. Those aren't even from what I copied today. Those are just random bits of belt. No idea. Really have no idea. Okay, then once that gets emptied, it'll be backed up for a little bit, but should be emptied here soon. It's because of a lot of these machines. Oh, we might actually have to use an automatic piler here. Let's see where. Okay, so right here is where the start of it is. So it's like this line. Wait, no. Yeah, it's this line. Which is this line. Okay, gotcha. So that's the center. So I'll put an automatic piler here. And this should help with overloading the belt. There we go. So that's going to separate that out. And it'll separate it out further once we stop backing up on plastic. We do have quite a bit of plastic coming in. So once that gets empty, yep, that drags it along. Now it's even less. Okay, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, now we'll move along here and see how it is at the end. So it should be enough. Actually, it's still not enough. Okay. Let's see. Where's my automatic piler? So I'm going to guess probably about here-ish. See, there's there, and that's there. So probably this line? Yeah, we'll go with this line. This line's fine. I think it'd be perfect. Automatic piler. There we go. Now it should help out even more. Some of these might be stacked to 3 as well. Yeah, the 2s are being stacked onto 3, which is good. And once that drains this line to what it'd normally be, then it'll be even less in this area. Yeah, even less. So now it should be good to go. Yeah, that's a lot of plastic coming in now. So yeah, the oil is going in triple sprayed, but then it's coming out single sprayed. That is interesting. Let's remove that, remove that, remove that. Oh wait. Whoops. Oh, this can't. Interesting. Okay, we'll just remove this excess one then. No reason to have it. enough. Very good, very good. Let's get rid of this excess. We don't need it. Okay. Put this there. Alright, that should solve that issue. Or at least alleviate it somewhat. Yeah, now we have enough plastic. So everybody's making it max speed. This is good. Also gonna have this plastic maker. Remote supply and local supply, yeah. I can't even get in there fast enough. Alright. Yeah, and that's also helped this out because those go into making purple? Is it? Yeah, they go into making purple, which needs plastic. Ultimately, anyway. Okay. Good enough. If we had like 2 more stacks, that'd be perfect, but it's good enough. That should be more than enough. That's way more than enough than what we need. Okay, how's our Dyson Sphere going? Not too bad. This was our other issues. We just don't have enough of these. And there's not really a whole lot of room anymore. We're having to use so much power that these just aren't enough. We just don't have enough of them being put down. And we have 91% efficiency, so no, just don't have enough. It's like, yeah, our Dyson Sphere produces so much power, and we just can't put enough ray receivers down in order to rectify that, which is funny. All right, so now that we got what we need, it's just the Dyson Sphere stuff that we aren't making en masse. So we're going to go ahead and head out, head back. Whatnot. Zoom all the way out here. I'm lost. Lost, help. There we go. There's Alcat. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, and here we are. Look at the waves, and oh my gosh, the waves and waves of ships. I guess I could look at this all day. I don't care how many Dyson spheres I build. I could look at this stuff just all day long. Don't matter if it's in 14 FPS. Just look at this. It's so beautiful. This game. It's like Satisfactory may be the king of animation, but this game definitely, I've said this before as well, that this game is definitely the king of like beautifulness, the way things look. Um, Like it's just downright amazing to look at. Like look, this could be a wallpaper, like a moving wallpaper, and I could just watch it all day. I'd just be distracted for hours just watching this. uh, it's so distracting. I'm like, oh, look at the green. Oh, that looks good. It's not going to look very weird. It's going to look weird with the blue in the middle, but that's fine. Look at the crazy green. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we have a few spots where the green is being pulled into. So look at these waves of ships, and then the Dyson swarm being fired out. That's crazy. This looks amazing. Brings a tear to my eye. And mainly because it's so bright looking at this sun here. Oof. Actually making my eyes water looking at that thing for too long. We're almost done with that research too. And that's like actually staring into the sun. Except for a blue. I wish our sun was blue. I think that would be amazing. Like a bluish white. Um, that'd be amazing. I don't know. That's just because I like that color. I like the bluish white color. When it comes to lumens. Especially lumens like the Kelvin, was it the higher the Kelvin, I think it is. The higher the Kelvin, the more white it is, the more true white. Like 4,000 Kelvin is like a really bright, just just clean white. And then the lower the Kelvin, it's like an orangey color, like a kind of like the sun color, I guess you could say, like the sun color on like a sunset or sunrise. Kind of like that, but more white, I guess. Like I call it dirty yellow. uh, the old freaking light bulbs, man. What they used to, what they used to be. Looks so good. Yeah, that right there, that bright white, almost blue, almost got a blue hue to it. Color. I got the where I live, bought a bunch of those LED bulbs when they started coming out. Um, and when I started buying them, the LED light bulbs for your house, um, they were $20 a light bulb. 20 freaking dollars a light bulb, man. But it was worth it though, because I think all but three of the light bulbs that I had bought, which I bought a bunch, not all at once. I kind of just bought a few at a time because they're $20 a light bulb. Eventually ended up with, I think, like probably around 15, if I had to guess. I can't remember how many I actually ended up with it, but I ended up with about 15 over the span of a few months. And man, those light bulbs, all but three of them, I still have in use today. Even the old ones, the old LEDs, the old LED light bulbs that they had. These ones, the older ones, they have this hard plastic coating, not coating, this hard plastic shield that's real thick that goes around the outer edge of the light bulb, and the light itself doesn't cover the entire bulb, like the where the light comes out of it. It doesn't cover the entire bulb. It covers um, the biggest radius of it, kind of like the rings that we got going on here. These rings going around the planet. That's about that's about the coverage you would get from the light. Um, no, speaking of space stuff, rare green comet closer, or comes closer to Earth. It was last seen 50,000 years ago, during the Stone Age, because that's how that works. We're just like, oh yeah, that was seen 50,000 years ago according to our records. They had records during the Stone Age. uh, it it's a best guess situation, right? You can't say for 100% certainty. It's not that I doubt science or anything. It's just, some of that science, a lot of it, when it comes to that type of stuff, I think is just, it's their best guess from their research and what they can say with 100% certainty. They just kind of go, yeah, it was probably seen around this time, like it's been here before. From what we've seen. But you can't say for 100% certainty, because there's no way they kept records during the Stone Age like that. I mean, maybe they did. I mean, I guess anything's possible, but it's very highly unlikely. Why are you taking off behind everybody else and then ahead of everybody else? What the heck? Oh, that was like slightly ahead. This one's slightly behind. Okay. So I'm wondering, is that enough? No, they're still overloaded. But look at that. Actually, not doing too bad. How's our Dyson Sphere coming? 6.45 gigawatts. Really? There ain't no way. I mean, most of it's this, but... No, it's the Dyson shell. Look at our circle here. This is the Dyson swarm this quarter. Wow. 6.54. Holy crap. I should have been building bigger Dyson spheres. Because the Dyson sphere over at Taze, I think, is only like 15. Or 15 or 16. It might be 20. I can't remember. But that has like 2 shells. Well, not 2 full shells, but it has 1 full shell, and then it has kind of a smaller shell design looking thing. I should have been doing full shells, like full maximum freaking... Because these are, if you remember last time, this Dyson shell is going to be max orbit, or max size, the biggest it can be. I thought it was going to house 2 planets, but looks like I'm wrong. It's only going to be the 1 planet that it's going to house the orbit of. Yeah, the other planet's like just outside that orbit. Alcat 2. We renamed it because I couldn't pronounce it. Actually, was that this episode? That's probably this episode. Oh well. Yeah, this is the biggest the thing can be. Which makes sense. I mean, you don't being too big and it might get disrupted, the structure. Okay, though. Not too bad. We're actually doing pretty good. As far as that goes. So the other thing that we needed, right? Or are we already building? I can't remember exactly what we needed to do. Let's head over to Taze and I'll probably figure it out real quick. So Taze is not very far off. Let's head back over to Taze and figure out what we need to do next. Get our orders. There's Taze 4. Or no, Taze 1 is where we need to go. That's right. big purple marble. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. I didn't realize it was that way. Yeah, this one, the way we don't orbit quite right. So yeah. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. That looks really nice. Might do a bit of we hit F11 a couple times. Actually gonna go out into space. Let's head toward it. Yeah, now that looks cool. I think I've already gotten a picture of this thing for one, but the way this is faced looks really good. There we go. That looks cool, gotta say. By the way, I was doing that by hitting F11, so F11 gets rid of the HUD. And if you hit it twice, it gets rid of your mecha as well. So yeah, this is where we're making everything. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff being made here. Actually, there's a lot of stuff being made, but it all goes into the Dyson Sphere stuff. Okay. So speaking of Dyson Sphere stuff, there's one thing that we have not done yet. At all. Let's get rid of that. So transportation, we need one of these. Put that there. So we need to make 4 things. The EM rail ejector, which takes 4 things. That takes 4 things. That takes 5 things. Interesting. So yeah, we're just gonna do that, I guess. Okay, we'll just get rid of power between here. Do they need Dyson stuff? Oh yeah, we also gotta build that stuff too. Those weird ball-looking things. Can't remember what all they go into. Oh yeah, they go into making antimatter fuel rods. So it takes 20 seconds to make one of those. Oh yeah, let's see where we're at on those ore consumption and stuff. What is that under? It's under research, isn't it? Yeah, upgrades. So it's over here on the right. Ore consumption is 20%, which I think it was around like 40-some% when we first started doing the last bit of research. We got it down to 20%. We got 5% to go before we get that achievement. So quite a few more upgrades we have left, but 20% ain't bad. And mining speed of 360. So the one thing we do want to check on now, the reason I was doing it, I know I said I didn't want to do it before, because I wanted to get rid of areas, but is because if we look at, not that one, let's see if I can find it. I don't want to zoom out any further. This one? Oh, that's the black hole. Where's the neutron star? It's another purple. Ah, there it is. So the neutron star has 1.3 million unipolar magnets left. That's that 1.3 million is all we have left in the universe. That's all we have as far as unipolar magnets, and those go into quite a few things that are very, very useful for us. So we do need to be very, very careful of that. Um, let's go ahead and bury this stuff here. Oops. Put that back. Yeah, we needed to bury those too. I actually think I might do this. It's only like 4 things, so just take up the space. So 1, 2. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool is if one of the or 2 of those took the same things. So ray receivers. Hold on. That one's close. It's like we could have the vertical launch silo and the artificial star. Yeah, because those require the same things. One requires way more than the other, but we could have the artificial star and the vertical launching silo pulling all the materials off of this one tower. That'll save a lot. Because then we can just put this like this. And then one more. So then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It makes the most sense. That to there. That to there. Okay. So you have all these require assemblers. So we're just going to put an assembler probably near the middle, or try to be near the middle. I think that's probably the middle there. It's hard to tell. 8. Yeah, 8 lines. It's close enough. Actually, that one doesn't get one. Okay. There. I thought I was missing a tower. Uh-oh, are we going to be able to do this? Ah! That's where it needs to be. Crap. That sucks. We could possibly pinch this still. It'll be slightly different, but if we take this, we go in here instead. Remove this, remove this. We could potentially. Yep, just like that. It's like shoved right up in there. That's what she said. But yeah, it sure is. Okay, and we'll take this. Since this one's closer, we go 7 instead. Alright. So now we just gotta set up all these. So we'll make this one see this and the vertical launching silo. So we'll put power on the left, and then we'll put the vertical launching silo in the other thing. Which two share the same thing? Okay, so that one will be that, and then this one is the vertical launching silo. Vertical launching silo. Where are you? There you are. Vertical launching silo. Because those share almost the same materials. We'll go off of one tower. And then this one will be the rail ejector. And then yep, and then way over here, this one will be the 3 receiver. Because that's everything on the Dyson Sphere tab, so that's all that stuff and whatnot. Okay, so I'll start with the center bits. So max power. Now this one we won't be able to request anything. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring out a belt going straight into there from the middle, and then this one can have this. And that can go right into there. Put ships and all that. Okay, so what do we need? We need titanium rods and frames. So titanium rods, frames, that and that. Okay, so this, and where is the other? There's the other bit. Now what was it? Quantum chips. And quantum chips. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to locally demand and see what we can get here. Okay, so we're still not making these. Local demand? Remote demand. Okay, so we do have that. Local demand? We should be making quantum chips here. Oh no, we're not. We are not. Remote demand. Okay, so we're not going to even get quantum chips. unfortunately. Because we're not making any quantum chips here. We are making that other stuff, but we're not making near enough quantum chips. I think what I might do is I might get a planet specifically for quantum chip production. And we'll have like a full ring going all the way around the planet for quantum chip production. Because that's another big one that we are always short on. So, yeah. I'm surprised we're not getting this stuff. We are making that here. Or at least I thought we were. Maybe I just haven't opened up the floodgates for it yet. Let's see. Yeah, we are making quantum chips here. Why aren't we making... Oh, we're out of processors. Okay, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a big production line problem. We're out of processors. I thought we were making quantum chips here. There's processors there. Okay, where's our processors being produced? No, and no, no, and no, and no. Ah, processors. Okay, what's wrong with the processors? They're being processed. They're being produced. So why do we have no processors? Where's it all going? Oh, we remote demanding processors somewhere? We might be remote demanding processors. Yeah, we don't have enough to remote demand. Looks like we're low on processors, so we might expand this out by quite a bit. Which means we're gonna have, well, we might not have to cover up that titanium. We'll see. Nope. Okay. So let's go all the way to here with both lines. Or yeah, as far as we can. Okay, we'll go this way. And with the new feature, once it's all built, flip whole path. There's a reason I'm not connecting them yet. Oops, I think we went too far. Yeah. So I think I accidentally connected that one. Oh well. Then flip whole path. Alright. Okay, now I can't remember expand interval. There we go. It's like I couldn't remember how to do that. So there's 10. Oops. Let's go 10. Extra 10. And an extra 10. And then we'll take this one as far as we can, because this one will not be able to do all of that extra. Alrighty. Cut off this. Cut off this. Wait, did it just take out the inserter too? Or no, I missed. I think I missed. Okay. That off. That off. There. That one. And that one. Okay, so now we just gotta bring power and then connect everything. This one's gonna skip every other one, so make sure we do that too. Just gotta remember to leave my mouse as well. Leave a mouse there for a second since I only have like 13 frames. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and finish connecting. I'm like all over the place. Yep, and that'll put all of this exactly where we need it. What are these processors producing? Oh, whoa. Something happened with these. Didn't put the inserters on them. It's probably my fault. Sorry, well. Drag those over. Okay. That way it puts the inserters on those. Autosave lag again. A lot of autosave lag. That was actually quite a bit. That's going all the way down to the end. Like there. Should be just this one. Alright, there she goes. Hopefully that's enough processors. That's because I'm mining this iron right here. That's in my way. That's right, and then that other one. But we added 20 processors, technically. 20 processors to each line. Technically it would be, had I not been mining out this iron underneath this line here. Which is just fine. It's quite a bit more processors because we're also sending them out. It's probably best. Quite a bit there. Almost got full lines. Suppose we could do like a stacker or something. Yeah, we might need a stacker. So let's identify half of the line here. So what we can do is we can go ahead and do this, count it. So 45 is the line. So it's half of 45, 23. Okay. That was actually a pretty good guess. So right here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 past the miner there. We'll put it right in front of that. It's 1, 2, 3, so right here. I mean, it's not perfect metal, but it's pretty damn close. So you can see how bad it's lagging. Put an automatic piler there. And that should solve that issue of getting too many. I'll definitely create some more space anyway. Just have to be slow with it. Okay. That'll hopefully... Yeah, that's much better. That's much, much better. I like seeing gaps in there. Yeah, now that the machines are all empty. It's working. Okay. Now we did up our processors, which means we need to up our everything. So if we added 20 machines of processors, that means we'll have to add more of these and these. That's what processors take. Processors. Yeah, I can't remember. But we are out of time, unfortunately. Yes, because like I said, these episodes are going to be shorter. So again, I want to apologize for the lateness and for it being short. So things got in the way that didn't allow me to do YouTube this week. So, but we're catching up though. We are getting there. So that's going to be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program. And yeah, we'll work on some more stuff next time. But until then, I guess it's a goodbye.